If you're anything like me, you love a book that makes you think, and The Names by Florence Knapp is going to do that for you. I ended up rating this book 4 stars, and I just want to get into it because honestly, I've written so many notes about this book, I could not stop thinking. First and foremost, check your trigger warnings when going into this book. There are some really, really heavy topics in here, but very important messages. This cover as well, perfect for the story. I love this cover. The story starts off with us following a mother called Cora. She's just had her second kid, and she needs to go and register the baby's name. She's in an extremely abusive relationship with her husband, so that is why I say check your trigger warnings. And her husband wants her to name the kid Gordon because it's also his name, and I'm pretty sure his father's name, and it's just like gone down in generations. However, Cora obviously doesn't want to name her kid Gordon because she associates it with her husband. Cora ends up having to pick between 3 names. She's got Julian, which is the name that she wants to name the kid. She's got Bear, which is the name that her daughter wanted to name him. And then she's got Gordon, which is what the husband wants to name him. The story splits off into 3 different stories, depending on the name that is given to the kid. So for example, we start off in 1987. We've got the Bear chapter, the Julian chapter, and the Gordon chapter. We then skip 7 years ahead to 1994. And we do the same thing. What happens if he was named Bear? What about Julian? What about Gordon? Every story is so completely different and also very, very unpredictable. And I love that because I feel like that is so very similar to what actual life is like. You don't know what's going to happen. Every day is a new day and anything could happen. I also like that every story has its ups and downs. It's not like, oh, if he was named Bear, he had the perfect life. And if he was named Gordon, it was terrible. There are ups and downs in every story, and different people are impacted differently in every story. It's not just about how the kid grows up and what happens to him, it's about how everybody in the family is impacted and friends. I also absolutely love that every name in this book for any character was thought out and has meaning. At the back of the book, we have a name guide, so it's like every character's name and the meaning behind it, why it was chosen. For example, Cora, the mother. Her name is Cora because it means the core of the story, which is because she's the one who picked the names and started this whole roll-on domino effect. Every name chosen was chosen for a reason, and they all fit the character perfectly. It is done so well. It is a story of resilience and survival and hope. It's heartbreaking, but it's so hopeful. One seemingly fleeting moment at the very beginning of this kid's life, just picking his name, completely changes the entire course of his and everyone else's lives. The only reason I didn't give it 5 stars is because I did at the beginning get a little bit confused between the different storylines, but we got there in the end. I highly recommend this book for anybody who loves a book that's going to make them think.